Hey business owners. Now, a bit of a weird one for you, but I think you're going to see there's value here. So just give it a chance because listen to this. Can you put a time machine on Google Maps? I know it's a strange one, right? Okay, so you're asking why try? Look, why, what, are all kind of fair questions to ask at this point. But sometimes it's good to find limits and boundaries in Google. And that's what I'm going to try and do here. Now, if you're not a Doctor Who fan, then the TARDIS or the British police box, it's not really going to mean much to you. But basically, it's a time machine. So I'm looking for something a bit unusual and see what we can do with it. So here's the real question. Can this, and I've got a photo here of the police public call box, can this be claimed? Can it be edited? And can it even be moved? Well, I'm going to answer all those questions for you. So let's move into this. Now, because if it can do those things, well, let's just say that it could lead to some serious issues for real businesses. So let's find out how this is going to work. So step number one, I asked the question, is it already on Google Maps? And I had a look, did a search, and there it is. Now this is local to me, but this is actually on Google Maps. So I can go there, I can see that it's in Boscombe, and there's a photo as well. Boscombe Police Box, got 8 reviews, and it's considered a tourist attraction, understandably. It's actually a proper police box for police officers. Anyway, can I add photos? Yes, I can. I can even add videos, I just tried. But here's where it gets really interesting. On my step 2, I'm going to see if I can claim it. Now, you'll see if you're looking at this in an email, for those that are listening, I just explained that I've got here in front of me a chance to claim this. So I typed in Boscombe Police Box, it came up, and there in Google Maps, I've got this little button that says claim this business. So I'm going to try it. I'll click claim this business. And when I did, it asked me to verify it. Now, that's pretty standard stuff and what you'd expect. But what if I could get into the editing it? What if I could actually try and own it? How does that work? Because no one else has got ownership on it. Well, step 3, what can I actually change? So I tried adding an opening date, and I managed to find it was opened a fair few years ago now, but it worked. I managed to add the opening date for it. I then thought, can I update the description? Well, there was no description on it. I managed to go in there, updated it, and that seems to work too. Now, whether these get approved, it just says pending at this time, and maybe it needs verification, I don't know, probably so. Now let's push this even further, and I've actually made a video where I show you how I did all this. So I've recorded it all on my video, so it'll be released on my channel soon. If it's not already live at the moment, just go to my video channel and you'll see it there. Okay, step number 4, can I change the TARDIS location? Now, being a time traveling machine, it can go anywhere at once, of course, but a TARDIS traveling anywhere, is that possible? Can I move the pin on it? Well, if I go into edit, I've got an option there. Now, this is where it gets pretty scary, I think, for real businesses. So if you've got a business and people can go in and press edit and go to the pin, well, this was a problem that was raised, and I raised it with Google a few weeks or a few months ago now. But with just a few clicks, someone can come in, move a business miles away from where it's actually based, and that would wreck its ranking in a local area. Now, I won't actually do it because that would be a disaster for any business, and I don't really want to encourage it at all because I don't agree with this. But it just proves a huge point that if your business listing isn't protected, someone else could come along and they could move the pin on it. So what can we learn from this? Because this is the point, is to get a lesson from this today. Well, first of all, even without ownership, strangers can come in and to some limitation, they can make edits on your Google business profile. Some are harmless, some could be disastrous. And that's why, and this is the lesson, you need to stay on top of your listing. You need to know what people are doing to it before someone else comes along, makes a change that you're not happy with. Now, I actually made a full video on how easy it is for people to come in, make a change and move your pin and do all sorts of other things as well. So in my email, I've put a link to that video. You can watch it and it's going to help you be protected. So as always, keep ranking. Let's get your business ranking. That's the aim of the game. That's what I want to do, is get you ranking higher in your local business and competing against those bigger companies so your small business can thrive. Now, if you really want my help, you can do a one-to-one with me. I also have a Google Ranking Accelerator program that will help you to do that too. The links are in the email. If you want to get the email to your inbox, then just go to zanet.co.uk. That's zanet.co.uk. I'll see you next week.